Today, we are more stressed than ever before, and women show this stress even stronger than men. Recent research shows that if you measure women's stress levels during their workday, they're twice as high as men's. If you measure women's stress levels when they come home, they double again. Women are under more stress than ever in history, and men are wondering, why she's so upset? Well, when you understand the idea of hormones and the hormonal differences between men and women, it starts making sense. Every time you have to make a decision, your stress levels go up. Today, we've got so much more communication. We've got so many opportunities for success, which is a great thing. But opportunities for success means opportunities for failure. So that's causing the stress again and again. How do women cope with stress? It's very different from how do men cope with stress. To a certain extent, we're not having such a difficult time as men. Certainly it's very challenging because our wives aren't as happy with us as they used to be. But for a man, the workplace is an environment which has to do with urgency and emergency and stress. And men's bodies are designed to cope with that very effectively. There's a hormone called testosterone. Whenever there's a problem that needs to be solved, the more urgent or demanding it is, the more testosterone gets released. For a man, testosterone lowers his stress levels. So he ends up thriving by solving problems. For a woman, she can be in that same environment. She feels good about herself. She feels like, I'm real confident, I'm capable, I feel good about myself. Testosterone's being released. But in a woman's body, testosterone doesn't lower her stress levels. It's another hormone that lowers her stress. And too much testosterone will actually raise a woman's stress levels. So women have to find this balance. Well, what's the hormone that women need? It's the hormone called oxytocin. And once we understand what's going on and we can make sense of it, we relax. We go, okay, I know what to do. The big problem is people go, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. They're frustrated to the nth degree. They try everything, but they're looking in the wrong direction because they don't know how to make sense of the problem. So once we get this information, we can relax and do things that actually make it work better. What lowers the hormone cortisol, the stress hormone for women, are activities that are nurturing, that are based upon friendship, mutual caring, that aren't having to do with urgency and emergency. She's not working for money, but she's working because she loves what she's doing. Now, if a woman can go and work for money and also love what she's doing, then she can produce the oxytocin. So women have to become aware of this to start balancing their life with activities that stimulate oxytocin. And what are those activities? Often they're the last things that women will do when they're feeling stressed. The things they need to do the most, they will not do. Because when women are under stress, literally they're out of balance. They tend to do more things that are out of balance. And what are those things? She will tend to give more to others. She will take on more responsibilities. She'll worry about this. She'll worry about this. She starts thinking everything has to be perfect rather than realize she's stressed and she needs to nurture herself. So self-nurturing is a major oxytocin producer. What are some activities that would be self-nurturing? Things like going for a walk, enjoying nature. It's going to lunch with girlfriends, not talking about work, but talking about whatever you want to talk about, problems, feelings, relationships, but not talking to somebody where you're trying to solve a problem, but you're just sharing what's inside. And as she experiences greater intimacy, seeing into her what's going on, she becomes more aware of what's going on inside of her. And literally this hormone oxytocin starts to be stimulated. Now that's what women can do on their own, is create more time to create balance where she's doing things that are nurturing to her, where she's giving to others, but also giving to herself. And in giving to herself also means letting others give to her, asking for support, getting support, taking time for herself. That's a big challenge for women. And just as women know how difficult that is to take time for her, she has to realize it's that difficult for a man to take time for her as well.